Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Iron Sheik 84, and before I begin, I'm happy to announce that I finally opened up my new webcam. So I'm actually going to be looking at the screen instead of off to the side like this from now on, because I actually have a camera that's looking straight ahead. So I'm super excited about that, and yeah, I been busy. I've been busy the past couple days, so I haven't really been able to get to this. But yeah, I wanted to do the Drew McIntyre Superstar Trial Tour for everybody on stream, and so I could put the video on. I could put the VOD on YouTube as well. I had the microphone a little too high. But yeah, I was playing around. I was playing around a little bit earlier, especially for the held mode, because I don't have the powerhouse version of Drew McIntyre, and I was using the green yellow with Ric Flair, Slick Rick, the Showboat version, and Akam, and one of my teammates suggested I do this blue green green, so I'm gonna try it out, see how it goes. But yeah. Let's get cracking. Um, so I did forget to put this in the title, but I do have a reveal for a little later that I'm super excited about. So yeah, I know I look a little dark right now. I guess I'm gonna get one of those selfie light thingies or whatever, because I don't look. I mean, the reason I'm looking off to the side is I'm looking at my stream video, and I look a little dark, I think, but I'll figure it out. It's growing pains of being a streamer. So first of all, actually, you know what? Let me just add some freaking music here first. Can't have a stream without music. Just make sure I take off that Drew McIntyre track that I'm going to be taking off the VOD so I don't get another copyright claim. But yeah, here we go. There we go. Professional streamer. So there we go. So I'm definitely doing a lot more damage than I was beforehand. Go. Yeah, I like the setup much better. I'm sure if I had my perks up another level or two, I'd get that first round, but eh. Yeah, there we go. I asked my teammates. Sorry, I was asking my teammates beforehand what they suggested, and one of them was telling me about they agreed with the green yellow setup. But again, like I said, I mentioned the blue green green, and I'm liking it after first try. Yeah, it's like I said, I'm really liking this so far because it seems like everybody's losing their health second turn. I did, like I said, I was playing around earlier and I didn't exactly see the setup that I liked. Whoops. Click that outside of there. Wonder, is there a way to pop out chat? Yeah, whatever. I'll live. Worst case scenario, I might just put another window in here, figure out chat or something, I don't know. Alrighty, whatever, I'll deal with that later. But yeah. Here we go. Roman Reigns versus Drew McIntyre. I mean, like I said, this is just these are just nuts right here. Sure, I didn't need to do this, but like I always say, what's the point of not ensuring that you finish your meal every single time you play? There you go. I think that was more than enough damage to knock him out. Alright, on to Roberto Rude. So, just a couple things to mention while I'm playing. As always, our music selections are brought to you by the fine folks at OC Remix. And I forgot to mention this, but hope y'all are enjoying your Thursday. Had a decent day at work, so all in all, a very good day. Just most excited, of course, like I said, about streaming this for everybody. And I don't want to give any spoilers out. Like I said, I want to make sure my reveal is pretty good, but I did spend a lot of downtime today taking care of something. Something I'm super excited about, but oh, was it was it ever so tedious? Alright, churning right along. Now we're going to face the phenomenal AJ Styles. Alright. Go ahead and do that because I know he's going to do the blue match next, so that kind of helps me stay predictable. Helps me know how predictable he's going to be in his next set of moves. So there we go. Do that. Alright, do I have any double matches that I can do? Yeah, right there. Boom, and boom, he's pinned. That was just a cherry on top, not needed, but hey. Like I said, always finish your plate on every single thing that you do. Pardon me. Late night, early morning. My little one that you've seen on stream sometimes. He there was some thunder and whatnot. I think I woke him up and he got scared. So he came and wanted to sleep in bed. He's 2 years old, but wanted to sleep next to mom and dad. And I'm a very light sleeper, so when he came in, he woke me up. And then I was up a lot earlier than I expected. There we go. There we go, faders down. I don't really like this track. There you go. Alright, that's a lot better. Right. Okay, just churning right along. Like I said, this I'm glad I asked my teammates, because I'm really enjoying this blue green green setup more than I did the yellow one. So I'm gonna which one should I do? Okay, I'll just go ahead and do this. There you go. There you go, that should be more than enough, right? Yeah. There we go. Alrighty. Moving right along. Five more matches left. I'm gonna face Lex Luger. Okay. Alright, well there you go. At least there's nothing to block here. Alright, well I can tell you right now, round 2 and this match is already over. Just gonna do that. Snowflake gems. I am going to do the spinning future shock. There we go. And then I'm not going to screw around when it comes to this. So I got a bunch of snowflake gems here. There we go. 1, 2, 3. Just gonna get all those right there. I think this should. Yeah, there's no way he's kicking out of it. It's either a knockout or he's not going to kick out. So there we go. And boom. All right. Alright, there we go. Now on to Mr. T. So I wonder who's gonna end up pitying who as the fool, me or Mr. T. I'm gonna go ahead and just do the blue match here. I'll let him have his black one there. Well, I didn't expect. I thought he was gonna do red. But again, second match should be done. There we go. There we go. And I like that there's a bunch of snowflake gems here at the top. So this should be a quick 2-round bout. Go. Boom. Whole bunch of blue gems there. And I pity the fool who thought he could beat me. Hey Spider, how's it going? Oh yeah, no, not much. I just wanted to stream the Drew tour, and I also wanted to check out. So I know I talked about this. You notice that I'm actually looking at the screen now and not off to the side. I actually opened up my damn camera and set it up. I do think I need one of those selfie light things because I don't think I'm bright enough. And I tried playing with some of the brightness settings and made me look really washed out. So, but yeah, other than that, I'm having a good day. I hope you are too. I had a decent day at work and just ready to hang loose. I also, this wasn't I have like a reveal that I want to give a little bit once I get done with the Drew tour. I don't know if you saw the messages in the group chat. I did something that was so freaking tedious. And it, like, at least I'm very happy that Scopely spread it out over a couple days at least. And I probably should have done a better job of timing it out, you know, better. But I didn't. But at the end of the day, I did what I wanted to. And I'm super, super stoked to share this news with the WWE Champions World. And the greatest faction there is, you're on the list. There we go. Just breezing right along. Gonna face Ivar here. I figured all of these were going to be pretty simple and straightforward. The one I was most worried about is the last match with Keith Lee. I've heard that his was... oh, you just finished all the blitzes? Well, I'm going to give you a hint. Part of the spoiler is going to involve all the blitzes. Or the reveal, I guess. I don't know how to put this, but yeah. Oof. It was a drag. And I mean, like, you know, I mean, of course it was, it gave me something to do in my downtime, but man, ugh, it took, like I said, I shouldn't have waited until the last minute to do them all. I should have timed it out better. There we go. I don't think this is going to be a knockout. But hopefully this is enough that he's not going to be able to kick out of it. Of course he is. For the count of 1. Well, Ivar, you're a very nice man. I enjoyed seeing you wrestle live. I enjoyed taking that photo with you and Raymond Rowe, aka Eric. But I think it's time for you to go to Valhalla, sir. was a little overkill, but that was more than enough. Alright, and now the one match I'm kind of, like I said, I'm a little bit about is Limitless Keith Lee here. Let's see how it goes. You didn't have a problem with it? Okay, well, that's good. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and block this blue one here. Unfortunately, you got his countdown timers there, but yeah, I came into this one with about 200 or 300k down, just starting the tour to begin with. I didn't really on that Hell Mode tour with you know the one where Drew McIntyre is required. I don't have the Powerhouse Drew. I mentioned this earlier in the stream before you got on. I didn't have the Powerhouse Drew, so I used them, and the AI just got super lucky with some of the stuff that they were doing. So I came in, like I said, with about 200 or 300k down on health, but he's not, I mean, it's not too bad, but he's gonna get these moves off, I'm sure, and then I should be able to finish him off next round, as long as he doesn't get some sort of magical out of nowhere cascade or something. I think I'm gonna lose this. I think I lost this one. Yeah. Okay. Unfortunately, okay. I'm not using my cash for this. Did you do the same thing with the blue, green, green, or did you use the yellow one, the yellow setup? Because I don't feel like clicking 6,000 times here. I don't think he needs to be in full health. Let's see where he's at. 500k health, I think that should be good enough. And just to be on the safe side, just so I don't have to redo this, I'm gonna go ahead and just add these, just to be on the safe side. But I should be able to beat Keith this time. No blue matches. There you go. Bam. There you go. Gonna do that. Okay, so yeah. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I'm losing this match. There you go. This last time he got lucky because I was kind of... it was a damned if you do, damned if you don't moment, because he had that blue mat. So I got Rezar and Steel. I did not put any straps or any metals on them, and I'm doing the future shock DDT, the overhead belly to belly suplex, and the spinning future shock. Yeah, so he's gonna use, yeah, like I said, this last time was just an unfortunate thing of not having enough health to do a kick out, and then I really should have healed beforehand, otherwise I would have been able to sweep this tour without having to do anything. But there you go. There's some more snowflake gems. There you go. Yeah, for the blue gem, for the extra blue gem damage, right? Yeah, I did see Stunner in 1969. He had suggested Lawler with one of the blue builds. I forgot which one it was, but oh. There we go. All right, this is over. Okay. There we go. Matches are done. All right. Tour is completed. So, so here's the reveal that I was gonna give. So this isn't something of like super, you know. I mean, I'm just joking around. I'm being kind of facetious with saying like, oh, it's a reveal. It's whatever. I mean, but there was a goal that I had, which I'm gonna share in a second, and I went ahead and did the first 5 on Hell mode. It's like to help out the team with the faction Blitz contest. And then, it's like, and then I moved on to the hard mode, and I was just like, oh, this wasn't too bad. And, I decided, I was like, oh, I was gonna go to the Gauntlet Blitz on the normal mode. Now the reason why that is, and I hope that I can get this on screen reasonably, because I really don't feel like recapturing a window or anything like that, because I'm extremely lazy and I don't want to do that. But let me there it is. Let me share this link in chat. So I shared this to the various WWE Facebook page, Champions Facebook pages, Casey Platinum's group, and then the other one. But I created this spreadsheet to for people to kind of have an idea of what they should go for when it comes to the Shardamania contest, because regardless of who you are, whether you're in the Haven, whether you're in the former Grim Creepers, everybody has a finite amount of resources. I mean, even when you buy stuff, you only have so much that you can buy, right? Even with an unlimited amount of cash, there's only so many things that you can buy in this game. So, okay, so I know I can't get the whole thing on screen right here, but what I did was I wrote out what the time frame was for the contest. So these are the week 1 people, as you can see, what character it is, how many shards you get per purchase, how many shirts it takes to buy that, the maximum amount of shirts that you can buy, the amount of purchase that you can make, and theoretically the max amount of shards that you can purchase, and the max amount of shirts that you'd have to cash in. So I mean, again, kind of self-explanatory. So what I did for everybody was say, like, well, I'm gonna put this at 0 real quick. It's like, how many shards of, again here, like, so we're gonna use Sako for example. Oops. Again, professional streamer here, ladies and gentlemen. So how many shards do you have, and how many do you need to unlock them? So what I did was it was just I made a simple if then statement. If you had if you could reasonably get it within these limits, you know, I put you at true. So and if you couldn't, I put false, only to say, like, you know, it's like that doesn't mean that you're necessarily never going to be able to do it, but the likelihood of you getting this character versus that character versus whether you want to use it for coins, tokens, you know, the shards, whatever. You know, like I said, again, that being said, you know, I came into this event at 1040 for Sako, which meant that I needed 160, and again, I know I don't mean to keep going back and forth, but you know, like I said, it's just how I captured this window. So like I said, so, you know, it's like there's NWO, Big Show, Trish, and blah blah blah. So right at the tail end of week 1, I made this the last day of week 1, and you know, shared the link with everybody. You know, and I was looking at these, and I was like, okay, well, who do I have in here? How many shards do I have? And I wrote it all out, and I was like, well, you know what? You know, which ones can I reasonably go for? So, looking at the list, Rhea Ripley, Tommaso Ciampa, and Sako were the ones that I could reasonably go for. I already have Striker Trish, so this was a bit of a moot point. I already have, I know Trish is used every so often, but I'll build her up slowly. And if I do need a striker, I have Zombie Paige, so I'm good there. But, all that long-winded bullshit, I was 160 shards away from unlocking Sako. And if you can put 2 and 2 together, I said, screw it. Fuck it. By hook or by crook, I am going to get Sako. Because I love Mankind to begin with. And on top of that, with the meta of the game right now, Sako is amazing. Anybody who says otherwise, I just, you know, like, it's pretty much, I'm like, okay, well, then fine, prove it. Name the characters that are better than Sako right now. And I'm not saying like everybody, obviously, but you know, it's hard to come up with a better character right now, or you know, like a long list of characters that are better than Sako. So, like I said, starting this Monday, I was just like, okay, I'm going for it. Sako it is. So I grinded and I grinded and I grinded and I grinded and I did those. I did the limited time tour and I did that. And I got Sako shard after Sako shard. And I would like to share with the world right now that after all that hard work and all that sacrifice, I have 1.87, you know, thousand shirts, right? And I just made a Mr. Sako purchase here. Which means, if I look at my roster right now, I have Sako finally. I did it. I did it all by myself because I'm a winner. Woo! Channeling Owen Hart there. I did it. I have Sako. I am so freaking happy. I worked my ass off, and I freaking have him, and I am so stoked about this, and I just, like, I really, anything that I say is going to be just a repeat of this, and I don't want to run this in the ground, or, you know, or, like I said, beat a dead horse, or sound like a broken record. I tried so freaking hard, and I worked my ass off, and I got him, and I'm so freaking happy about that right now. I finally, techs were always my weakest, class in WWE Champions. Just to show right now, my best character is is NWO Sting. Oops, that's the Viper, Randy Orton. Okay. Yeah, so we're gonna ignore Drew here. So, let's do men. Yeah, so, you know, like, when it came to the text again, like, this was always my weakest class. Oh, yeah, I'll double check that right now. You're right. So, yeah, NWO Sting, Doink was, I mean, like, in the 4-star era, Doink was awesome. Now, not so much. Jeff's okay. MDM's okay. Rezar's okay. Again, you know, it's like when you're going into the 4-star era, Rezar, or 3-star, Rezar, aka, you know, Alberto Del Rio, was phenomenal. Stardust was phenomenal. 4-star, not so much. Jericho, I've seen in 4-star is okay, but I don't know about a 5-star. I've heard Jake is very good at 5-star, and I have seen some footage. Zombie Seth is, he's not as good as Zombie Austin, some of the others. And then, you know, I mean, I'm not gonna go through this whole list, but you know, the only like good one that I really had that I thought about was Tech Brett. But I mean, even he has his limits on his botch gems. But yeah, I didn't have a good tech, and you know, MVP looks pretty, pretty decent. But yeah, I actually have enough tokens to take somebody 5-star, to take someone 5-star silver. And I was just like, well, you know, like, I really don't want to make Sting my 5-star silver, but, you know, if pretty much I don't have any other option, I'm not going to do, you know, I'm not going to. But yeah, I'm going to make Sako, you know, like, Sting is great. I think he's fantastic, but he's super slow. And I'm going to get Mankind worked up. He is going to be my number one. He's going to be my number one kind of focus right now. I am going to hopefully get... I don't want to turn this into a, hey, what's Jam's going to do for talent up? But hopefully I'll get these last 8 hairsprays and I can make Ultimate Warrior 5-star. But yeah, my main focus, my coins and things are going to go to getting out of League 16. So Zombie Austin and Big E and probably Walter... kind of going through this. These 4 are probably going to be the ones that take the level 210. I'm gonna probably focus less on Slick Rick and more on Ultimate Warrior when I get him to 5-star, along with Zombie Kane and Fandango. But again, I'm gonna leave that for another day. I freaking have Sako. Here he is. I'm gonna recruit him. He's in my freaking roster. I'm so happy. I am gonna take a photo of this to share with the faction. But yeah. Oh, hey, Fishcan, how are you doing? Yeah, so, yeah, like I said, getting Sako was just high on my priority list, and, when I'm sure you probably saw that I made that Shardamania, spreadsheet, for everybody. I figured, I was like, well, you know, when everything's said and done, I typically have, at least, like the minimum was 6,000 or whatever, 6,400. I was like, okay, well, I get at least that many. And I said, fuck it. Like, I can always get tokens later. I can always get coins later. Sako is somebody who I always wanted. I love Mankind. Actually, let me, while I'm waiting on that. Yeah, it's just I wanted Sako. I love Mankind, and anytime that that I've gotten shards of him, it's been it's been here and there, and on the premium pulls, I haven't been lucky and pulled him. I mean, look, I'll tell you right now, if I got him at 1-star, 1 SB, I would have like churned and made him. Oh yeah, there you go. see. Me and Foley on screen. I saw him do his comedy stand-up routine, and it was around Christmas time. And knowing how much he loves Christmas, I bought him a bunch of I bought him a bunch of ornaments and whatnot. So yeah, I really wanted Sako. You know, with his you know, like the meta of this game's changed multiple times, and just his Blitz setup is insane. And I just, like I said, I really wanted him. I mean, there's really not any. I mean, I'm not gonna keep repeating myself, but now that that's said and done, and I have oh, whoops, wrong. I should have. Whoops, come on. All right, there you go. Professional streamer, ladies and gentlemen. So now that's Sako. Oh, whoops. There we go. I'm lazy. I don't feel like recapturing the window. So now that Sako is done, actually, self-stop. There we go. That's what I want to do. Okay. So now I have a choice of what I want to do next. Do I want to save these for tokens? Do I want to do something else? So I need 50 shards to get Rhea Ripley, and I need 85 to get Ciampa. So depending on what the yeah, I don't have Elias, unfortunately. Sorry, shin scratchy. Yeah, I wish I had Elias. I don't. A lot of this, the 50-25, I turned all those out with Bray Wyatt. Because I didn't have any of the other people to get bonus points. But yeah, I'm, like I said, at this point, I'm debating now. Do I want to hold off and buy coins and TP? Do I even want to bother going for Rhea Ripley or Tommaso Ciampa? So I'm not gonna save that. Okay, so Ciampa is not as much of a goal. If Sako wasn't in this at all, I would have gone for Rhea Ripley and Ciampa hands down. It would have been a no-brainer for me. I still might go for Ciampa only because DIY are required for so many of the random tours and whatnot, or the limited time tours, or the things. And I don't have Gargano, and I don't have Ciampa at all. I'm way closer. Ciampa I only need 85 shards. Gargano I still need several hundred, and then Rhea Ripley I only need 50. Hold on, let me just see how many shirts I have left. Yeah, go ahead. Just go back to the top. That's exactly what I wanted. There you go. So I could buy 3 sets of this and be 20 away for her, or I'd have to buy way more for him. I'm gonna see. That's gonna be a wait and see thing. Yeah. I'll tell you right now, if it's not that I don't care, it's not that it's like I said, I tokens and things I can always get later in TP and whatnot. If I had the 2,000, I would go ahead and just get her right now too. But I just don't, and I'm gonna hold off for right now. I might have a situation where I'm gonna kick myself later about that. But yeah, I'm super stoked about that. So actually, my teammate Spider brought up a point about the Drew shards. Actually, I should have done that. If regular Drew's even in here or not. Okay, so I did get my 300 shards, so there you go. But yeah, If I stay in the top 500, I get 50 Fiend Shards. Which, where am I even? Oops. Let's check on this while I'm here. Yeah, I'm not even anywhere close to getting him. Oh, man. But yeah, so all in all, a great day. New camera. Now I just know I need to buy one of those little selfie light thingies. I think I saw one at Home Goods for like $5 or $10. I'll just get that. Yeah. As far as shards go, I got a couple minutes. I'm really behind on. I'm really far away from a lot of people. Let's see. I need about, what is it? 515 for Ricochet. I need 586 for Tech AJ. Let's see. 330 for him, which I might get in one of those shard vaults, which, for the record, I don't know about you, Fishcant, or Spider. I have yet to pull a new character, either through a poster or through the shards of that shard vault thing that they give away in the monthly rewards. Now, I've gotten some for NWO Macho, like 10 at a time. I've gotten some of the PH Dream, and I think I got what is that? I got the NWO Big Show, but never enough. Like I said, I've never gotten enough to actually unlock anybody yet. Which, I mean, I'm just crossing my fingers, holding out. I keep getting shards for Andrade, which I already had them beforehand, and shards for Walter, which I appreciate. I mean, that's less TP for me to use. But, you know, on the same token, you know, I kind of want somebody new. And then on the ones that aren't loot, I was 500 away from Skull King, which I was really disappointed in. I need a couple hundred more for Bree here. About 600 for Showstopper Sean. Yeah, I actually got Masters of the Universe Triple H via one of the milestone chests. I was clicking away and I got his 3-star poster, and I was like, oh, holy crap, wow. I was like I'm one of the lucky people who actually got him. And I haven't gotten anybody before or since then. I mean, I really can't complain. I mean, I got some decent people on my roster. I got Biggie, I got Walter. But yeah. All right. Blissiholic YT, thank you very much for the follow. Much appreciated. I think I'm like 5 away from being able to. Well, my average viewers are low, but I think I'm close. I think I'm almost able to apply to be an affiliate on Twitch now, which I'm super stoked about. But yeah. I mean, while we got some people here, may as well. What the hell? We'll chit chat. I'll go through the dailies, and then after this, I'll call it a day. My little one, it is almost time. So my streaming room is also his bedroom. So, you know, it's his bed right there. So if he falls asleep, I might have to cut this off a little bit early. But let's go. Right. Yeah. So I got Walter during December. I pulled him at four-star silver. Uh, the one thing that like I'm kicking myself for now is which I mean, you know, obviously hindsight's 2020. I was like, I'm never gonna pull him, you know, or you know, it's like if I do, it's gonna be so far down the line, then you know, it's like, what's the point? So I really wish that I'd bought the gear for him when it was available during, you know, when he was the chase character. Now, obviously, like I said, you know, had I known that I was gonna get him eventually, I would have definitely done it. But you know, just like you know, it's like these are always luck of the draw. Sometimes you get them, sometimes you don't. So, you know, it's like so he's gearless. But I mean, I really wish I had purchased that because I think it would have been even more nuts than he already is. It's not like it's gonna get to that many rounds anyway. But yeah, I with the last chest of the month, like I said, I hope that you know I can actually I just hope I can get somebody new. If not, you know, if it's gonna give me shards of somebody I already have, I'd much rather get Walter shards than Andrade shards. Only because I got Masters of the Universe Triple H up to 5-star. I have Bailey at 5-star, and I recently. Yeah, Earthquake. I wasn't so lucky in pulling and getting him, and of course, like I had his gear twice from. I got you know I mean I got the gear whenever you know we had that super screwed up faction feud where nobody could do anything. And then I actually got his gear like legit. Because I got to the last milestone or whatever it was later on when they had the non screwed up faction feud. I don't have Lana. I would love to get Lana. I did make Carmella 5-star, but I mean, you know, all things equal, Lana's better than Carmella. And oh yeah, so I've done a gear pull, and then you know I mean like A is in one singular gear pull. I think I ended up re-pulling Dolph Ziggler's gear, if memory serves me correct. And then after that, I decided not to. I decided not to do it again. Um, the even though she's not built up very much, I did sign up for the money. I don't have any of the passes right now. I have thought about signing up again for the money pass, but I did finally get Charlotte from you know collecting her shards via the money pass, and you know I was gonna build her up little by little. Yeah, the only Lacey I have is this one right here. I was, you know, like I was just like, oh hey, I'm gonna get Charlotte and I'm gonna move her up, and then kind of I was just like, whatever. I was like, I'll get to it when I feel like it. You know, of course they released her. You know, it's like the three sets of her gear. So I've gotten the 400k set and the 600k set. And once I do the 800k, I'm just gonna focus on just strap parts and gear pulls. And of course, now that they added the WrestleMania token things, I'm gonna get those as well. But I'm probably would have been able to do the 800K by now, but you know, building up the straps is important too. So it's, you know, it's one of those things, you know, I'm playing the long game and just doing this stuff little by little, but I definitely want to do the gear pulls. If nothing else, I'm already good on powerhouses because, like I said, I have Zombie Triple. I have Zombie, not Zombie Triple H. He's a striker anyway. Zombie Austin at 5-star. I have Walter at 5-star, and I have Zombie Rock at 3SG, who I'm planning on making 4-star at the next talent up. So I mean, I'm definitely good on powerhouses, but I pulled the Kane 4-star. I pulled the Kane 4-star Silver Fuse from the Silver League, and I really want to pull his gear. So that's kind of like my thing. Of all the gears that are in there, that's the one that I want the most. That I can think of off the top of my head. I don't know what all gear that's in there. But yeah, you know, I mean, like I said, I'm not particularly big on using Charlotte in this game, but I just, you know, it's one of those things. I was just like, well, you know, I want to do it little by little and get it now before they take it out of the game. Kind of like how, you know, whenever they had announced the last major change, and I know there have been some major changes to the app, but do you remember the very last big one that they did, where they, when the Showdown store got changed, you know, like to what it is now, and you know, like the Slick Rick shards and NWO Sting shards are like impossible to find now. Back then, the NWO Sting shards and the Slick Rick shards were the only things that I bought because I didn't have Slick Rick, so I was building them up 20 at a time and doing the refreshes as much as I could, and I watched a shitload of ads. Trust me, a lot of them. And I remember whenever they did that major update, I was like, shit. I was like, what's gonna happen is, you know, like they're talking about changing things, and yeah, I was just like, man, what's gonna happen is when they introduce the, you know, when they're introducing these leagues, what's gonna happen is they're gonna revamp the store and they're gonna take them out, and then I'm never gonna have them. So when they introduced the leagues, but they still hadn't updated the store yet, like I got like 1,000 or 2 of in-game cash, you know, from, you know, when they said like, oh, you did this league already, you know, and then you did this league already. I went ahead and just went ham and just refreshed, and then that's how I got NWO Sting. I'm glad I did, because if I had waited till now, I would just, you know, like I wouldn't be able to get him. And then they changed getting the Slick gear, the Slick Rick. What is it? Changed it from like 200 to like 2,000 or 10,000 or something like that. So I'm at least glad that whenever I got them, I did it the cheap way. And if you've played this game for a long time, then you know what I'm referring to. But sometimes after, you know, in between events, they would randomly have. So there you go. The daily taker tour is done. Yeah. Yeah, I know that's nuts. Like I was paying 200, not 20K. So what was happening was they would have like these mini events for like a day. It was either 1 day or 3 days. I forget. I don't want to seem wrong because again, it's been a while. But they would give you the opportunity and be like, hey, you know, like how now during like showdown events and stuff, they're like, hey, you know, if you level up any trickster, you can get, you know, like you know, it's like you can get points towards these bags that may have a, you know, that may give you the chance to get, you know, so and so. Well, they would have these events where, you know, like you'd get a guarantee. There's two that I remember distinctly. There was one where you could get Duggan, and there was another one where you could get Slick Rick. And the thing is, like, I half-assed it. You know, instead of, I was just like, oh, I want to hang on to my resources. You know, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do that. And, you know, like, which is fine. Like, I mean, I'm always big on keeping your resources, not wasting them. I do have Duggan. I did get him at one point with I bought the 60k unlock, and then I've barely used him since then. But again, not making commentary. I mean, obviously people can do whatever they want to. Like when I say about saving resources, like every once in a while, like I like on the Facebook pages, like 2 days before I talent up, like I'll see somebody be like, "Hey, look who I just made 5-star," and I'm like, ah, like you really, you couldn't wait 2 freaking days to get the credit for it. Like I was like, okay, all right, fine, like do what you want to. That's your, that's your stuff. But I think I got the open GL error. Yep, there you go. Open GL error. It's a great. Big E lost all of his health. I wasn't paying attention. Oh man, I've been streaming for like an hour now. Alright, one sec. Well, get to put in a ticket for that. But at least I have video proof of it, right? But that being said, I had an opportunity to get Slick Rick and Duggan, well, way back, but I was just, I kept doing a half-assed job of moving people up, because the whole time I was like, oh, again, I was just like, oh man, well, I don't want to, I don't want to use up all my resources, and I don't want to do this, I don't want to do that, and with especially with some of these characters and stuff, I turn it, I don't mean to be so blunt about it, but at a certain point it turns into a you either shit or get off the pot moment, and I got to the point where I was just like, okay, fine, like I'm doing a half-assed job at these talent ups, or it's like, or these other things, and I'm like, okay, for what point? I'm like, okay, it's like I'm gonna wait for the right time to move people up, and it's like every feud I'd be like, oh damn it, I mean, Zombie Austin was still doing a his a big chunk of the of the heavy lifting. But I'm like, it's like, well, it's like, how much longer can I keep using one character all the fucking time? Like, and I was just getting bored off my ass playing one character over and over and over. So then I was just like, screw this. I was like, I'm gonna start moving people up, like, so when talent ups and things happen, I'm like, fuck it, okay, fine. I'm gonna move somebody up and get it over with. Only 7, ooh. So how I got Zombie Austin was 2 Halloweens ago, 3 Halloweens ago, when I finally, it's like when you finally, when they kind of came out with, with how great, the meta was for him back then. I mean, he's still a great character. Mrs. Sheik in the background. So there was a there was like the keys or whatever for that event, but you could also get like I think it was either 3,000 keys or 9,000 keys or something like that for $3. And so what I did was I had already had like 40, you know, like every time, like Zombie Austin wasn't coming up that often, but when you did get him, it was you'd get 20 shards out of them at a time. So I just bought like the $3 packs, and then after I think I spent $27 or something like that. I pulled them twice again for the 20 shards, and I was able to get them, and you know, kind of history writes itself from there. That's also how I kind of got on the path to having like 5,000 zombie KO shards, but you know, that's maybe one day they'll you know, whenever they get to 7 stars, they'll release the universal shard level or something like that, and I'll be able to make them 6 stars, no problem. So there we go, just churning along here. Hey, isn't that awesome? 3 cascades back to back. But yeah, Spider, I saw what you said, sitting on Keith Lee. I gotta tell you, if I had Keith Lee and I could make him go 5SS, I'm sure that would be needling me like crazy. Yeah. Let me see something real quick. So, let's see. I know this isn't as much as like DJZ and some other people, so I keep pulling these in the Silver League. So yeah, so I got 9,000 Kalisto shards, 8,700 of Harlem Heat Booker. I got 6,300 Andre shards, 4,300 Trickster Rick shards, 4,200 of Steel, and then almost 4K of good old Wyatt right there. Jag dakar már vették, ha? Nee, say yes, jag dakar. Okay. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, like with Zombie Austin, especially nowadays, you know, like, you know, with like 6 and, you know, there, you know, I'm sure there are probably gonna be a lot. We're gonna see a lot more Phenom Taker build-ups, especially because kind of like how Edge was last month, which I already have Edge and I already have Phenom Taker. I don't have Tech Becky, but it seems like not necessarily the super rare characters, but it looks like there's a character or two that they're gonna be giving away every month in the key pulls. Oh, damn, 1 million? Fuck. Ugh. Yeah, like I said, yeah, so I don't have Tech Becky, so I mean, like, I'm looking forward to getting her in the keys. But, you know, maybe at some point, yeah, please. I'm on Twitter, I'm on Discord, you know, and online or whatever. Yeah, send it to me. I'd love to see that, just so I could gawk at it. And links are allowed in here. Just please no spam. But where was I going with this? Yeah, Zombie. Sorry, yeah, I lost my train of thought. Yeah, Zombie Austin. Like I said, there are anti-Zombie Austin characters now. Tommaso Ciampa with his silence move, Deadman Taker, the Trickster Taker to a certain extent. But I mean, but still, using Zombie Austin, he's still a great character. He's maybe not the best in the game anymore, but for those who say that, you know, it's like, oh, he sucks and he's no good, I'd argue that big time. You know, if you know, I know they're probably, I mean, I don't want to assume anything. They're probably gonna do the zombie. I know they do the zombie spring break. I forgot that if they do the zombie summer break too. If you get a chance to get him, I mean, like, I still say he's a great character. I still use him quite often. Just I don't use him as much anymore, only because I have other, because I have some one-turn characters. And also, I like having more of a variety. So like, it's, you know, like here, like using Walter, you know, it's like his, you know, with perks, the yellow move's ready to go, and you know, I'm getting matches done, you know. Oh yeah, I forgot about it, yeah, and you already said that, yeah, it was skip turn, yeah. Yeah, whenever he has the skip turn, yeah, he gets okay with the skip turn, immunity strap Sokka. Yeah, yeah, I know the skip turns, like, I took a look at the math one time. The probability of getting, like, that, oh shit, I should have done the, whatever, it's gonna be one more turn, whatever. The probability of getting that many extra turns in a row when you only have, like, what, a 25% chance is, it's astronomical, the probabilities of that happening. But, you know, like I said, stuff like that, you know, like the stun immunity belt, and I mean, like, I'm not going to go into every single little thing. But, you know, Zombie Austin is fightable, but he's still a great character. You know, it's like, I'd still argue he's among the top tier. He's just not the top tier anymore. But at least, you know, it's like I got to enjoy him for a long time. You know, when he was the one and only, you know, it's like king of, you know, one and only undisputed king of this game. Let's go break that. Alright. Oh crap, I forgot. I really should pay attention when this yellow move fills up. Yeah, so I have two stun immunity belts. One is on Big E, and the other one, I forget if it's a reality era or a PG era showboat legendary belt that I got, which to me is like, it's worthless in my opinion. I haven't sold it just because, you know what I mean, like, because I'm like, okay, maybe at some point they're gonna release somebody new that I can use. But like, check this out. There you go. Titles. So I got a bunch of new titles from doing all those. From doing. I did. By the way, Fishkin, if you didn't hear me mention this earlier, so I did all 50 normal blitzes, the 20 hard, and the 5 hell, and that's why I was talking about. I was working so hard to get. Yeah. I did keep all the straps, but I got a bunch of useless ones. So I'm looking at it right here. So yeah, RA Striker. There are none in the game. I got this RA Acrobat, which, you know, it's like John Cena. Like, I'm not. Yeah, I'm gonna put a legendary strap on Cena. Let's see some of the other ones that I got. If this is one, yeah, look at that, 4-star Legends Women's Powerhouse. I mean, like, that's a worthless freaking belt right there. But what I was getting at is I have, where the hell is it? Oh yeah, right here. Reality Era Showboat. Who can I put this on? I have my choice of Dolph Ziggler, Jason Jordan, Big E, the Showboat version, and Triple H, who I don't have. So I mean, like, if I have Triple H, you know, if I did the like I said, I don't have any of the passes right now. If I had Triple H, I mean, like, that'd be worth it. But you know, like, once I don't pay, I can't use that. Is China a legend? I don't have China. Oops, wrong one. Yeah, no, isn't China Attitude Era? I don't think she's Legends. I mean, I'm not gonna. I could be wrong. But I thought she was Attitude Era. There you go. Yeah. And speaking of skip turns, I only have the one. I forget if it was the one that came with the Zombie Cena, you know, where you checked in. If you checked in every day, you got him. I still haven't touched Zombie Cena yet because I'm only a couple hundred shards away from his 4-star fuse. And since I already have other tricksters that I was working on that are just as good, if not better, I'm going to hold off, and hopefully during Halloween I can get like the last 200 shards or whatever it is. Because I held off on Ray, and I was able to get him during the Dawkins. If it was Dawkins or Angela, whatever it was, I got enough shards to cover him there. So yeah, I don't know. We'll see. That one, I will say I did get to up my medals game quite a bit. The game's been a lot more generous with the tier 4 medals lately, so I've been going crazy with getting the 4-star medals. So like Walter here, he's got a flat yellow damage thing. You know, it's like in little by little. I'm trying to get more straps ready to go. So like I said, I know I mentioned earlier. I don't mean to keep jumping. I don't want to make it seem like I'm jumping from story to story. That's part of why I said that after I get Charlotte's last gear, hopefully before they take it out, that I will get Charlotte's last thing, and then I'm gonna go for gear pulls and as many strap parts as I can get. Fully here. Let's do that. Go ahead. Yeah, you know, when they did the bet thing, I heard that that the odds were screwed up for the first like 30 minutes or 45 minutes or whatever. And people were getting either more shards, or what is it? They were either pulling her or getting more shards than you were supposed to get, you know. And I forget, like, if I was at work or if I was just busy doing something. And I was just like, you know, it's like, and then I found out later on that they like shut it down and changed the odds, and I was like, oh man. And I haven't gotten close enough. I haven't pulled her shards or anything since to be able to unlock Beth. I like Beth Phoenix. I'm a fan of women's wrestling when it's actually good. And what I mean by that is, by no means do I want to make it sound like I'm like, oh, it's like, oh, women, you know, it's like women are good, blah blah blah. Like, when it was the, you know, like the Kelly era of, you know, like women who, I mean, well, Kelly, I mean, I don't want to, you know, I mean, she was okay, and I mean, like, but I mean, being very broad with okay. When, you know, it's like when women's wrestling was just, like, oh, hey, look, here are my tits, here's my ass, and I'm gonna put on, you know, a 30-second match. It drove me up the wall, because, you know, it's like people like Natalia and Beth didn't get the recognition that they deserve, and, you know, it's like, I'm not trying to pull like a whole, you know, SJW thing. It's just, you know, like, you know, whether it's the men, whether it's the women, like, I don't like, you know, like, if something's gonna be put on TV, I want it to be worth watching. I think it's time for my little one to go to bed, so I think I might call this, call it here. Yeah, so, you know, like, I really like Beth Phoenix because, like, she was actually, like, a good wrestler, and, like, I enjoyed watching her wrestle. Here. Virus. Yeah, I don't throw that away. Yeah, alright, Fedos. Alright. He wants to watch his cartoons. Alrighty. Yeah, so yeah, now that this match is over, like I said, it's getting kind of late. It's past his bedtime. I didn't even realize it's 11 o'clock here in Texas. But yeah, I will be streaming. At least a portion of the faction feud this weekend. How much and how long? Obviously, you know, it's like that's gonna be subject to change. Yeah, he's my one and only kiddo. He turned 2 back in November. But yeah, like I said, I would have at least liked to. I stayed on a little bit longer. You know, it's like just because, you know, it's like Spider and you were on, but I'm just gonna, like I said, I'm gonna cut it short. He needs to go to sleep, and so that being said, thank you as always to everybody who joined into the stream tonight. Thank you very much for the new follow from Blissy Holic _YT. Oh yeah, I do post in the DJ Discord. I do need to join Merix's and Gerson's. Yeah. I mean, definitely, you know, I enjoy, you know, here's the thing, like, I do this to relax. This is my me time. But yeah, I guess I'll go through my usual spiel, but yeah, I can definitely do that to get more people. But thank you as always for everybody who tuned in. If you're watching this on Twitch, follow me on Twitch. It's free. If you're watching this VOD on YouTube, please like, comment, and subscribe. You know, it's like, and follow me on Twitch for more WWE Champions action. So, with that being said, I hope you all have a wonderful night, have a wonderful weekend, and hopefully I'll see you all at some point over the weekend. Alright, catch you later. Bye-bye.